I'm really proud of what this Jobs and Skills Summit has achieved the last couple of days. This has exceeded even our most optimistic expectations. 36 concrete areas of action that will happen this year, and about the same amount of areas where we've identified sufficient common ground to do some more work and to move forward together. This is how a first-rate country should run itself, in a spirit of respect, cooperation, collaboration. I pay tribute to the Prime Minister, whose inclusive, collaborative, consensus-seeking instincts provided the inspiration for what we've been able to achieve here. I'm incredibly proud of the work that has gone in to this Jobs and Skills Summit. I'm very proud of the areas we've identified for immediate action and for further work as well. And I want the Australian people to know that this effort to find common ground doesn't end on a Friday afternoon in Canberra. This, I hope, is the beginning of a new era of cooperation and finding consensus, trying to find that common ground in the interests of a common purpose and the common good. I think we've shown here that there's a better way to govern this country, a respectful, inclusive and humble way, which recognises that there are good ideas which come from every corner of the country and every part of our economy, and the least that the People's National Government can do is to listen and to act where there's sufficient ground to move forward. There have been many more areas where that's been possible than we even anticipated, than we even hoped, and I'm very proud of what's happened. I'll hand you over to Katie.
Thanks, Jim, and thanks, Prime Minister. I'd just like to make a few comments about the women's involvement in the summit, and in short, I just reckon women nailed it at this summit. They were 50% of the participants, they led the panels, they were amazing speakers, and I think for me the most important outcome of this summit was that women's equal participation, gender equality is recognised unanimously by everyone who attended the summit as critical to our economic resilience and prosperity, that it's not an add-on, it's not something you do after lunch, it's not something nice, it's not social policy, it's good economic policy, and that everyone signed up to that. And I pay credit again to the Prime Minister and the Treasurer for their inclusive approach and the way that this summit was organised from the get-go. It was no mistake that the panel on gender equality and pay for women was the first thing that we did at this summit. It then fed into every other session of the summit, and yeah, I think it's just amazing. The momentum is there. It's over to all of us now to keep it going. But for too long, women's policy, gender equality has been in the wilderness. Certainly under the last government, it's front and centre in this government, and I acknowledge the Prime Minister's role in that.